Hey everyone, so today's quickie video training is about relationships. So I wanted to talk about this because I'm always getting questions about how I'm able to get such amazing guests for bonuses in my programs, for guest master classes in my membership site, and do I pay people? Do people come to me? Why would they say yes? So I wanted to bring this up because this was really the foundation of everything that I did in the beginning of my business to really build up rapport and reputability with other people. And it's so important. And I think it's something that a lot of us overlook because we're so busy trying to build our business. We're so busy trying to get clients. We're so busy trying to make sales that we forget about all these other relationships that we need to cultivate and create. So to answer the question, no, I do not pay anyone to be in my programs. One time out of, I would say, maybe 30 to 50 guest classes or guest experts that I have approached or that have approached me. One time only, I had someone that wanted me to pay for the expertise. And I actually said no. I said, that's okay. I will find it somewhere else. And I did. And I actually found someone better. Yes, I do not pay them. I mean, I guess there may be certain situations where you will want to pay to get access to someone that's, really well known or an influencer. And I'll tell you a little bit about how you can actually do that in a way that it's a win-win situation for both of you. But the reality is the reason why so many people say yes is because I've created relationships with them way before. I've been in contact with them. I've connected with them. I've maybe been at an event with them, taken a class with them, been in a group with them, and really have just cultivated that relationship. So, and this is me being an introvert. So if you're an introvert and you're thinking, oh, I can't do that. I can't, just approach people, or I can't get into somebody's space. It really is about giving, and it really is about serving, and it's really just about showing up as a true you. And you're going to attract the right people. You're going to attract the people that want to see you succeed. You want to attract the people who want to be in your space. You're going to attract the people who are similar to you. So even though I'm an introvert, I'm still able to connect with people because for me, being an introvert really just means that I can't deal with a lot of people in a small amount of time. Like it just really sucks my energy. It doesn't mean that I can't connect on a intimate level with people. So really find out who those people are that you want to connect with. And you have to go about it in a really genuine way. You have to go about it as you're creating a relationship, you're starting a relationship with them, right? Not that you want to get something from them. So that's why I think this is so important to do in the very beginning of your business. Just cultivate and create those relationships. I was able to do that also with having my podcast. So I had a podcast, I interviewed 60 people on my podcast, instant relationships with all 60 of those people. And they were just relationships that I cultivated. Small groups and masterminds, really just a way to really connect with people who are on your level, people who are maybe a little bit above you, and really just connect with people who are like-minded. So, when I talk about investing in yourself, it's not just, because I want you to hire me or because I think you need a coach or, you need to buy a certain program, but there's so much that comes with investing that we don't even realize. So, when you invest at a higher level, you're going to be in a group of people who are also investing at a higher level. So you're immediately raising the bar for yourself and you're immediately connecting with people that you want to be like, or that you want to be with, or that you want to be around, right? If you want to connect with an influencer, so this is what I was talking about just a few minutes ago. If you want to connect with an influencer and you don't want to pay them to be part of your course or be part of your program or contribute some sort of expertise, get inside their program. I talk about this all the time. Invest in them because I know for me, I'm going to be more willing and more apt to say yes to a client or a customer than someone who just wants something from me that I don't even know. Right? So invest in them, show them that you know your stuff, become the star student, get noticed, get on their radar, and they're going to be more apt and willing to want to connect with you, to want to collaborate with you, to want to do things with you and for you. So in that case, it's a win-win, right? Because you're still, you're investing, but you're actually getting something out of it. And, It's not like you're just paying them to show up for an hour, but there's no relationship there. So that is my little workaround with, if you actually do want to pay or have the ability to pay to get next to an influencer or somebody that you admire, you can do it just by taking one of their programs, joining their mastermind, going to their event, going to an event that they're going to, and really just, being in the same place at the same time with them. So that is another way that you can create relationships with people. Now, I want you to understand as well, I actually didn't start going to events and, conferences and things like that until my third year of business, second or third. So definitely not my first, but my first, like I said, is really where I just connected with people in Facebook groups. I was buying courses and programs and signing up with coaches, and they all have like little mastermind groups or little Facebook groups, and that's where I was able to connect with those people. Also, my podcast, like I mentioned. So if you have a podcast or a video series or something along those lines, you can instantly connect with someone by asking to interview them or by having them on your show. So I do want to stress this is a little bit different than a telesummit, because telesummits are a little bit annoying because you're going to approach an influencer and say, I really love you. I love everything about what you do. I want you on my show, or I want you on my telesummit. I want you to contribute your expertise, but you're required to share my stuff with your list. No go. That does not work. It doesn't work. People don't like it. It really just seems like you're looking for a handout. But if you have like a podcast show or an interview series or something where you're not saying, hey, I'd love to have you on my show, but you're required to do something, that is where you're going to start to build the relationships and the connections. And if you're likable and you are magnetic, you're going to attract the right people. You guys are going to create an instant bond, instant friendship. And then the next part of that is that you want to make sure that you follow up. So I'm actually really bad at this. I had to purposely put in systems in place so that I could remember to follow up with people, just because I've connected with so many people. But as you connect with someone, just make a note, even if it's just in your Google Calendar or Google Doc, or something in your email service provider where you get a reminder, hey, I should reach out to this person just to say hi, or just to see how they're doing. And so that way, even if you're not connected with them on a super great level right away, you can continue to cultivate that relationship over time. And so that way, when you do have something where you want to offer a bonus, or you do have something where you want a guest expert, you can go to them and it doesn't feel sleazy. It doesn't feel like I want something from you, okay? So anyway, that is pretty much it, but I just wanted to really let you guys know that relationships are the foundation of your entire business, right? Not just a relationship with your clients and your audience, but the relationship that you have with your peers, your mentors, with people that you look up to, with influencers. These relationships are so important. So start working on them now, start cultivating them now. Make sure that you have relationships in place before you start asking people for stuff. And then another part of that too is, don't ask for too much. So be picky and choosy about what you're asking someone for. I had someone ask me for something and I said yes, because I like the person, I was working with them, but then in the same week they had asked me for 3 different things. And that sort of made me feel a little bit icky, because I was kind of okay, I said yes to the one thing, but now you want me to do this and this. I don't really like that. I'm very busy. I don't have enough time to do that stuff. And then it kind of on me felt like I felt bad for saying no, even though I just didn't have the bandwidth to do it. So, be very choosy and make sure that you're giving a hell of a lot more than you're asking. So cultivate relationships, see who you can connect with, see who you can bond with, see who you can help, see who you can serve before you start asking people to do stuff for you. So anyway, that is it for today for your quick bite video. Let's start a conversation around this. What do you guys think? Are you someone who maybe is just so head down focused on your business that you've been neglecting creating relationships with other people, with influencers? What do you think about being a star student? What do you think about, buying your way or your access to influencers? I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to start a conversation around this. So post in the comments below and we will discuss. Talk to you soon. Bye.